Sarah. We're going to be opening up this morning, opening to all the new things we can invite in this year. So expect a little bit of back bends as we flow together for the next 50 minutes. All the starting sitting on a block, crisscross applesauce with the legs or kneeling. Let's give your hips a little bit of extra space before we start flowing. Round down into our practice. Option to lower your gaze or close your eyes, whatever feels comfortable this morning. We'll take a big inhale in. Exhale out the mouth. Gently closing the lips, breathing in and out your nose. Feeling how the breath is in your body at this moment with no judgment. Doing a body scan, notice your feet, maybe how they feel, press into the mat, maybe notice the stickiness of the mat. Moving up to your knees, relaxing them down. Moving up the knees to your hips, sending your breath there. Noticing how they feel in this moment. Your breath moves up your spine into your belly and low back with each inhale and exhale. Noticing how your shirt feels on your skin with each expansion of the rib cage and each exhalation. Moving up to the middle part of our back, our thoracic spine, neck, lungs, sending the breath there. Noticing we have our front, back, side ribs, breathing into those spaces. Shoulders shrug up to your ears. Exhale them down your back. Head over heart, heart over hips. We are here. Hands at heart center. Setting an intention for our practice this morning. It's Capricorn season. It's the new moon. My offering to you is how can you use this time with us together to lay the foundations for the new year, whatever that means to you. We'll seal this with a round of Om. Feel free to join in. Keeping your gaze lowered, I offer hands-on assists in class. If you would not like to be assisted, please raise your hand super high right now. Please lower. Gently fluttering your eyelids open. Grabbing that block, grabbing that strap, staying seated. If anyone needs a strap, wave your hand. Okay, I'll be the strap fairy. So, the buckle goes in your right hand. It's like a soup. Here you go. And you're going to make a nice Y with your arms. So your hands are wider than your shoulders. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dip over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, dip over to the left. One more each side. Inhale, we're up. Exhale, we're over. Stay here at added breath. Inhale. Rolling that shoulder back. Inhale, we're back up. Exhale over to the left. Staying here, added breath. Inhale. Let it go in the exhale. One more round. Inhale, we're back up. So we're going to add some movement here. So dipping over to the right, then you're going to roll it forward over to the left, and arms go back. So we're getting into the shoulders and spine. Think of this as your interpretive dance time, and you have silks. As always, if something feels really good in your body, you can stay there or you can continue to move. Reverse the direction of the circles. Three more rounds of breath. Nice. Putting the strap to the side, getting into our wrists. We're going to flick our hands towards the sides. Like you have water in your hands and you're trying to air dry because there's no paper towels or regular towels nearby. And then flick up towards the ceiling. Like the ball is about to drop and you're really excited for 2025. Shake it out, rolling forward. Tabletop position. Continue getting into the spine more. Toes tuck, drop your belly, cow pose, gaze up. Exhale, press into your hands, gaze to your belly button. Cat. Continue moving forward and back. Same thing goes here, right? We can stay with our cat-cows. We can exaggerate the movement to an early up dog and a child's pose. Or if those hips were liking the movement, press to the right, roll forward, cow, then to the left, round back. Welcome, Birch. Welcome, Elizabeth. If you took any circles, reverse that direction. Coming back into your tabletop position. Your right hand is going to reach towards the top left corner of your mat. Thumb up, and you're going to send your hips back. Yeah. Inhale back to center, sliding the right hand back underneath your shoulder. We do the left side. Left hand touches the right corner, thumb up, and we sink the hips back, getting into the shoulder. Both hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, hips go back, downward facing dog. Pedaling out your legs. Keep your toe to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stack vertebrae by vertebrae, rising up. Hands at heart center. Our Dharma Sun salutations. Inhale, arms up, option to arch the back. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, hands to mat, gaze. Inhale, right foot steps back. Offer the knee down as you gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, tabletop pose. Knees, chest, chin go down, elbows grazing ribs. Inhale, pull it through, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale, right foot to the top of your mat, low lunge. Reach with your chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, both feet to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, we rise up. Option to lean back. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, left foot steps back this time, low lunge. Exhale, tabletop pose. Inchworm it down. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale it, cobra. Pull your heart through. Exhale, hips go back. Adho Mukha, down dog. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale, left foot to the top of your mat, low lunge. Exhale, both feet to the top, forward fold. Inhale brings you up, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold, 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tabletop pose, leading with your chest and chin, and inhale it through to your baby back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot to the top of your mat. Exhale, both feet to the top. Uttanasana. Inhale, we lengthen up, leaning back. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, left foot steps back. Pull everything forward as you look up. Exhale, tabletop pose, inchworm. Inhale it through. Pull it back. Inhale, left foot to the top. Low lunge. Nice. Exhale, both feet to the top. Gaze to knees, forward fold. Inhale, we rise up. Now we slow it down. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back. Lower that knee down. Kapyasana, shoulders over hips. All right. So we're feeling wobbly, knowing we can widen the base. Heel toe, the left foot out to the side. Hands on our hips. We're going to sink the hips down. And we're going to engage. Squeeze the thighs to midline. Keep that as you lengthen the head towards the ceiling. On your exhale, lean back. Nice. Hands can stay on hips or interlace fingers behind the back of your head, reaching your elbows away, getting into the shoulders as you bend back. Nice. Inhale, shoulders over hips. Exhale, half Hanumanasana. Blocks are nearby. You can straighten out the leg. Staying in stillness or windshield wiper the foot side to side. Bending into the front knee, taking our lizard pose. Hands inside the left foot. Nice. You can keep the arms straight or start to walk them forward. Walking your hands back, offering your right forearm down to the mat. spin your left toes out 45 degrees to the pinky side edge. Left hand presses inside to knee, knee into hand. Keep this tension as you lean the head back. Stay here or curl the back leg in, grabbing the foot. For another back bend, you kick into the hand to get deeper into the front of your right hip. Hug the heel in to your glute. Nice. Slowly let it go. Step back, tabletop pose. Inchworm it down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot to the top of your mat. Nice. Shoulders over hips. Happy asana round 1 on the right side. So, like we did before, we can widen our base, hands on our hips. Everyone sink your hips down. Then active, press your feet down, squeeze to midline. Then, keeping that, inhale the skull up to the ceiling. Exhale, lean back. Avoiding the dumping in the low spine, bringing the back bend to the thoracic, the middle part of your back. Hands can stay on hips or interlacing fingers behind your skull. Being weighty with the head, letting it relax into your hands. Elbows reach away. Slowly come back up. Using your blocks, straighten out the right leg. Padmanasana, we're here, toes flex, sending your hips back, or windshield wiper. As always, you can always change your mind in class. Walk your hands forward, hands inside, right foot, lizard lunge. 1 can stay with the right knee hugging into the outer part of your right shoulder. Keep that as you walk your hands forward. Blocks are nearby. Planting little nuggets of information. You might be like, she said back bends and we're doing some hip stuff. Think when you do your wheel, your ustrasana, if your hips are tight, it's harder to get into some of the back bends. That's why we also lubricate the hips and shoulders. Same thing goes with shoulders. When they're tight, it's harder, right? Everything's harder when the things connected to your spine are tight. Left forearm is down, spinning the right foot out, 45 degrees. Right hand presses into knee, knee presses back into the hand. Your head can fall away. Last option here is curling the back leg in. The back bend is when you kick back. Hip stretch is when you hug it in. Let it all go. Take the vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. Keeping with the inchworm or chaturanga to up dog. Left foot to the top of your mat, warrior 1. Arms up. From the base of your feet to your hips, engage the legs. From the hips to your feet, soften. Nice. Interlace fingers behind your back or grabbing opposite forearms. Inhale, straighten out both legs, gaze up. Arching the back, offering your heart to the ceiling, like a string's pulling your sternum up. Left shoulder comes inside, left knee humbled, bending into the front knee. Crown of your head reaching towards the mat. Maybe it kisses your big toe. Say what? If you're working on having the crown of your head touch the mat in front of you, it helps to widen the stance. Yeah. Slowly come back up, warrior one. Open up the arms, warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Back foot spins down, gaze over your left fingertips. The old volleyball player in me is like, we need to check on our knees. So think of your body. We're just going to light up all the connections. So pressing into the front foot, keep that as the left knee tracks the pinky side edge of the mat. Keeping this, root your tailbone under. On your inhale, send your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale them down. Keeping this, as you reach your hands away from you, the top of the heart is light. Beautiful, yogis. Inhale, we reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow on top of left knee as you yawn the right arm towards the center of the room. Checking in with the top shoulder, rolling it back so you can see up to the ceiling. Bottom arm can stay bent or find the earth. Want to explore the bind worlds, half bind, full bind, catching outside the left hip. The balance challenges are there, birds of paradise. Maybe you land your birds of paradise in a bound half moon, switching out the legs when you come back. Nice. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Nice, and all slowly making our way back to our extended side angle. Inhale, arms up, warrior two. Pivot your toes in, heels out. Hands to our back. We're gonna do a standing wide-legged back bend. So right shoulder rolls back, touching the back of your right thigh. Left shoulder rolls back. Keep this, bend the knees a little bit as you straighten your spine up, walk your hands back. Every 2 more rounds of breath. Slowly come up. Then we walk our hands down the legs, hands underneath our face. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, heels of the hands back to the heels of the feet. Crown of head reaching down. If you want to invert, you can invert here. Tripod headstand. If you've gone anywhere, take your time coming back to earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we stay. Slowly walk your hands to the top of your mat. Right knee is down. Shoulders over hips. Right arm reaches up, connecting the hip up, the shoulder up, giving yourself more length, and then we cross. Hands press into each other. Thumbs at heart center, gaze past your left shoulder. Actively pressing into your palms. Inhale, come back up. Shoulders over hips. Kapyasana round 2. So on this round, we have our Kali Mudra. Index can be out, thumbs crossed. First option is you lengthen up, shimmy the arms back, reaching the hand back, gaze up. Maybe eventually the gaze shifts to behind you. Option 2 is that index fingers trying to touch the mat beneath you. Nice. Yeah. Remembering the power of your legs, using them to help you go back. Nice, Kate. Slowly come up, straighten out the front leg. Half Hanumanasana. We've been here before. We can stay here or bend into the left knee as the right foot walks back. Finding your full splits variation. If you're like, say what? Wherever you are, maybe you put a block behind the middle part of your thigh. Yeah. Slowly back off. Step back, tabletop pose. Keeping the blocks. We'll use it for our puppy. Blocks come together in one line. The short edges are touching. Elbows come on top of the blocks. Palms come together. Hips over knees as you press your heart down. Thumbs reaching towards your back. Trying to get your heart to touch the mat underneath of you. Actively pressing, airing out your armpits and ribs. Nice. Straighten out your arms, pressing into your fingertips. You rise back up, tabletop pose. Moving the blocks to the sides. Inchworm it down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale it back, down dog. Think of your vinyasa as a clearing house. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Arms up, lengthen up, palms come to touch, gaze to your thumbs. Interlacing fingers, maybe it's the funky thumb on top this time behind your back, a little bit of an awkward grip. As you straighten out both legs, gaze up to the ceiling. Taking your humble, bending back into the front knee, top of your head reaching down, gaze to your belly button, releasing the tension in your neck. Shake your head, yes, no. My friends that can touch their head to the mat, maybe eventually planting seeds for future, the head comes behind the right ankle. Working foot behind the head, more like shin behind the head. We all come up, warrior one arms, release it. Exhale, open up the arms, spin back foot down, warrior two. Doing our checks. Press into the feet, keeping that. Your front knee tracks the pinky side edge. Your big toe can like wave hello if you wiggle it. From there, root your hips under by tucking your tailbone. Yeah, low back prevention. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, them down. Fingertips reach away from you. Staying here. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. One can stay here, airing out the left side body. Think one line of energy from the pinky side edge of the left foot to the tips of your fingers. Or we have the binds. We have the balancing bind poses. 5 rounds of breath. Birds of paradise, the bound half moon landing. What does your practice call for today? Nice. Nice. Slowly land your extended side angle. Rise up, warrior 2. Spin the toes in, heels out. Round 2 of the standing back bend. Shoulders go back, hands touch the hamstrings. Bending into the knees, then inhale, we straighten everything up, reach the hands back. 2 more rounds of breath. Slowly come up, hands to hips. We reset. Now, arching from the hips, hinging from the hips, hands to the mat. From here, we'll take the twist. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Keep this, or left hand catches the outer part of the right leg. Last stop on this journey is the half bind with the top arm, finding the front part of your left hip. As we are here, option 4, the left forearm to touch the mat. And we let it go. Right hand is under your face this time, left arm is up. One can stay here or take the train on the journey. Bottom hand catches the outer part of the left leg, top arm finds the half bind. Working on having the bottom arm, the forearm, the elbow touching the mat. Gaze up. Slowly let it go. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Lower left knee down. Happy asana, round 2. Okay. I skipped the gun on it. We do our twist first. Left arm is up. Exhale it over. Elbow, arm outside, knee, hands pressing into each other. Gaze over your right shoulder, stretching your eyeballs. Notice if you're dumping into the bottom shoulder, press your fingertips into each other, the base of your palm, your thumb knuckles in. Let it go. Come back up. Now we're doing our Kapilasana. So, like we did before, you have the Kali Mudra to go up or to touch down. 5 rounds of breath. What is your body speaking to you this morning? When you're doing the Kapilasana, same thing goes here. We like to sink down. Remember, you can engage your legs as you lean back. Nice. Nice. Slowly come out of it. Bring your spine to neutral, then straightening out the right leg. We're in our half runner's lunge, knowing we can take this to the full Hanumanasana, bending into the right knee, walk your back leg back. Anywhere along this journey, if you have space in between the front thigh and the mat, you can close the gap with your block. Both hips are down, you can fold forward, or Kali Mudra, arms go up. Slowly come out of it. That back tabletop pose. All right. 8 rounds of breath. We're going to be doing an inversion. First inversion option is our dolphin pose. Hips are up. Remember to activate your forearms and elbows. You don't want your shoulders touching your ears. You want there to be space. One is staying here, getting strength in their shoulders. The other option is one leg is up. If you're like, how is this a back bend? If you do the splits, reaching the legs away from each other, gaze forward. It's really bendy. All right, dolphin pose or the splits variation with your pincha leg. And if you're working on that split variation in your forearm stand, gaze forward to your hands. Really actively pointing your ballerina toes. Yeah. There you go. Nice. I'm here if you want to wall. Give me a wave. Nice. Yeah, point those toes. Ballerina. Nice. Engage the glutes with the point. Great job. I was in a forearm stand class last night. It was like point. So that's on my mind. All right. When we're done playing, it's a child's pose. Knees apart, big toes touch. Sink your hips back. Walk your hands over to the left. Filling up all parts of your rib cage. Exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Inhale back to center. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Big round of breath here, airing out all sides of your heart. Exhale out the mouth. Coming back to center. Walk your hands back, coming to a seat at the back of your mat, sitting on your heels. Right arm goes up. Bend the arm. Left hand presses the elbow down. We are here. The fingertips press into your spine, offering the heart up. Cow face arms, Gomukhasana are there. Maybe you use the strap, fingers touch. Fingertips touch and create that clasp. Let it go. Shrug your shoulders. Bring the blood flow back. Left arm is up. We bend it. Right hand is assisting the arm down the back a little bit more. Fingers press heart forward, shining your heart up. Stay here or catch your hands behind your back. And we let it go. Shrug, shrug, shrug. Okay, this is our headstand time. No, you do not have to have your feet leave the ground, but we'll all be in this together. So, if you've never done a headstand before, take the base of your hand to the bridge of your nose where the fingers touch. That's where we want the weight. So, all yogis can place their head on the mat, hands next to their shins for rabbit pose. That is an inversion, right? You're looking at your toes. If you want to go upside down, elbows underneath your shoulders, interlacing your fingers. Tuck your pinkies in. Cradle the back of the head in the nest. The sweet spot we just found is on the mat. Stay here as you tuck your toes, walking them in as much as you can. If you're working on this inversion, bend one knee and use that to anchor your leg up. It's like a lever. By bending the one knee, you can help pull the bottom leg up. Just stay with the split legs. Maybe eventually you find legs together above you. 10 rounds of breath. I'm here if you need a wall. Rabbit pose or hands next to you, or create that nest to cradle your head as you walk up. Wanting your elbows underneath your shoulders, that nice base. Nice. Yeah, if you want to catch your lotus legs, it's there. You are so close. I'm here if you want to try. Yeah, bend, bend, bend. There you go. Nice. Yeah. Hug that in. There you go. Squeeze ankles together. Spiral thighs in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are so light. Great job. We all mean child's pose. Let it go. Reset. Flush it out. From your child's pose, coming into your cobra, pull yourself forward, coming to your belly, heart up. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Shins down, Ustrasana, camel pose. Okay. If you need a little extra cushion, you can fold up your mat. From here, right shoulder rolls up, place it behind your right thigh. Left shoulder rolls up, place it behind. It's a little bit of a different way to enter Ustrasana. Keeping this, we'll bend, we'll send the hips back, straighten out the legs. Just reach your hands down your thighs, the back of your thighs. Gaze back. A few more rounds of breath. Slowly come back up. Sit on your heels, return to neutral. Go, Sierra. All right. We're going to do camel 2 more times. So knowing that you can explore all the possibilities, Sierra was demoing Kapotasana, where you try to catch your toes. All right. So from here, we did this variation, knowing you can explore outside of what I'm cueing. This time, toes are going to be tucked, blocks near your heels. Hands to the back of our hips. Press your hips back and then send them forward, arching your back. Hands find the blocks. Then maybe they find your heels. If you have your heels, pull the heels forward as you lean the head back. Nice. Keep sending your hips forward as you offer the heart up. Nice. Slowly resurrect up, coming to seat on your heels. Finding neutral in the spine. Option to do the neck circles. All right. On this version, if you have Kapotasana or Lagu, you can take it. There is a wheel transition if that tickles your fancy. And as always, we can just do our camel Ustrasana, right? We try to work on catching our heels. So working on that other drop back. Some people think the kneeling drop back is a little bit harder than the standing one. So different bodies, right? When you're here, your hands are at heart center. When I start to see the mat behind me, that's when I straighten out my arms. It's going to be hard to talk while I do this. That's why I'm telling you what I'm about to do. So hands here, right? Want the toes tucked, because if they're flat, you get stuck. You can't press yourself up. All right, 5 rounds of breath. Ustrasana, any variation that's calling to you, the drop back's there. I'm here to assist in the drop back. It's hard to come back. There you go, Sierra. Woo! All right. Nice. It's scary, right, guys? All right, we all come to our back. Let's flush that out. Feet are as wide as the mat. Drop your knees to the right and then to the left. Windshield wipering the legs. From here, we're going to do wheel twice, or it's 2 bridges. I'll start everyone off with a bridge, just planting that seed if you want to go straight into your wheel. Press into your heels to bring your hips up. Squeezing your glutes. Keep that as your heels press away from you. It's a little bit more fiery action. Staying here for 5 rounds of breath. If this would feel better with a block underneath your hips, that is there. Slowly lower back down. Windshield wiper out the legs. All right, we have one more. 5 rounds of breath. If you're working on your wheel, fingertips face your shoulders. If this feels tight, the fingertips can face the long edge of your mat. Work on getting to the top of your head. And then eventually you straighten out your arms and legs. Your head is off the mat. Yeah, there we go. 5 rounds of breath, hips up. Nice. Nice. Yeah. All right, slowly we come back down. Happy baby, grab the outer edges of your feet or the backs of your thighs. Bring us back to neutral with the spine. Remembering where your strap is in the space next to your mat. We're going to put the feet in the strap, legs up towards the ceiling. Point and flex the toes. Giving some hamstring love. Keep your right foot in as your left leg goes long. Have it lay on the mat. Strap goes in to your right hand. Open it up to the right side. Yeah. You can use your right hand to anchor down the leg that's long. Slowly come back up with the strap. Switch the grip with the hand, taking the twist to the left. Pressing your foot into the strap to give a lovely low back, outer hip release of the right side. Slowly come back up to center. We switch out the feet. Left foot's in, or whatever foot you didn't do. Right leg is long. Strap in the left hand. We open up wide, dropping it to the side. Then pull the leg back up, switch the grip with the strap, kick it over to the right, gaze to your left shoulder. Pressing the foot into the strap. Slowly come up to center. Let the legs out of the strap. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a big old hug. Thanking your body for all it's done for you this practice. As we set up for Shavasana, the top of your head to the top of your mat, feet towards the short edges of the room. I offer a feel-good assist across the top of your head. If you would not like that, please raise your hands super high right now. Lower and let be, relaxing into the mat beneath you. slowly start to deepen your inhale and your exhale. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Reaching your arms long up overhead for a good morning stretch. As you slowly roll to the side that calls to you, coming into your fetal position, knees hug in, cheek rests on your bicep, returning to source. With the strength of your arms, press yourself up to an easy seated position. Hands at heart center, lowering your gaze or closing your eyes. This practice helps us lay the foundations to help us build upon in this journey of life. Quoting Louise Hay, "In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete." We'll seal our practice with a round of Om, followed by 3 Shantis for peace. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thumb knuckles to your third eye center. The light and darkness in me sees the light and darkness in each and every one of you and at home. We bow our head in thanks to all the energy we shared this morning. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you. My name's Sarah. Enjoy your last day of 2024. I'm happy you were able to make it in. I keep surprising me how dark it is when I wake up. I'm like, what's this? But enjoy your day, any ritual you have, and Happy New Year. Bye at home, crew.